Hello there. My name is Joey.
And I'm KC. Dramatically.
And welcome to KC's Corner.
That's where they put me on in bed.
Hey, I thought I told you not to leave that corner until you were good. Until you thought about what you did. The first and only KC's Corner segment this week will be about ta-da! The Burger King toys that are included in kids' meals until the end of, I guess, the month, which is July currently.
Sorry, I was too caught up in my own face games there. Yes, and we happen to be lucky enough. Joey got himself 2 kids' meals. I got myself a single big kids' meal. I'm a big kid, okay? I'm not a little boy like
What are you saying? I'm 2 little kids or something?
He's too little, that's for sure. But yes, luckily, since there's 3 types of toys to get, we happen to just get this 3. Each one of mine and his 2 items were one of each type. And the first type of toy are the little solid, basically, I call them little altars because they are Pokemon and they have little background, and the card that comes when you get a card with each one slides in and displays very nicely in the back there. Sweet. I happen to get a Piplup. I know Joey also got one of his cards as a Piplup.
Yeah, and they're all like, I don't know if you could actually see this right now, but it's all reverse hollow cards, which is kind of cool that they went the extra length to do that.
Yes, and it's also kind of nice because I like, I'm a big collectible card aficionado, and I even if I don't use this for Pokemon cards, I probably have some favorite cards from other games that I would put in here just to have a little shrine.
Some wicked magic card or something.
Yeah, not Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the only thing I want. But that's nice. It's pretty durable. It's nice hard plastic.
Next up is the plush doll / card frame.
Man time!
Man. Yeah, that is really manly, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
I think so too. And the plush dolls come. Oh, there's only 2 of them: Mantike and Pikachu. Interesting choices. But they come with little frames which cards can slide into and be displayed. Actually, let me borrow this one for a second. They kind of goes.
Joey hasn't tested it out yet.
I have not.
And if he bends the corners, he's giving me his Piplup.
I'm not going to force it in there, but you get the point. That is a card frame.
Without a card.
But I think I'm going to use this I'm going to bring this to my parents' house where I have all my other plushes, and I'm just going to display Ho-Oh with this. Maybe.
Classic.
Alright. Next up. Alright, well, first off, let me show you how everything comes packaged in one of these little plastic bags.
Choking hazard for kids under 3.
Beware. 2 things in here. The toy itself and a little other baggie with whoa.
A book. And the book shows you all the little
cardboard
things.
Yeah, it's a little booklet it's like a checklist basically of everything that you could get.
Gotta get them all.
And this is where the card comes as well. This is my grottle. And the final type of toy that you could get is a card case. Mine's a
just a deck box, pretty much.
Yeah, it conveniently holds, I think, about 60 cards.
Looks to me about 40 maybe. Yeah, it looked about 40, I'd say. Maybe.
Yeah, isn't that like about the deck size of the Pokemon game?
I don't know if there's a limit. Some card games have a limit, some don't.
If I remember correctly, this card game had a limit. I forget exactly though. But yes, pretty cool that they made little accessories like this. Functional toys. That's what we like to see.
Not just some eye candy that hang on your wall or just sit there and collect dust.
Yeah. I like the idea of these little frame things. Like, that's never been done before, to my knowledge.
And I haven't seen it. But
and these little figures are kind of cool. Even though I'm surprised that this just doesn't come off and just bounce around. But whatever, it's still kind of cool.
I would probably just stick something else in there, then have the nice flaming background for, I don't know, my Avatar action figures. And yes, Avatar is an awesome cartoon on Nickelodeon.
Oh, and one last thing I'd like to bring up. There's this little promotional booklet.
Joey colored in all the little everything in it already. Did the connected dots.
And on the front is, what's your Pokemon IQ?
Now there was one weird question on there. The last question, I thought was a little odd, but just the way. I guess if I played the card game, it would have been more. But it's just the way that it was. Stage 1 Pokemon have more powerful attacks than the blank Pokemon. And I feel you could actually even have answered baby. Because there are, but there's only, how many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. B-I-E. Yeah, I could even do babies. So that's the only one that threw me off. But it was kind of a weird little quiz of like, what do you catch Pokemon in?
I'm going to color this in and put it on the fan art page. The Dialga.
You put French fries in your blank. Alright. I think he's making a fool of himself. Stay out of the whole grass, Pete.